Starting streaming! Now I just gotta wait for it to show up on YouTube, and then I'll start actually talking, but I'm talking right now just to have something for somebody to listen to if they're watching it later. Receiving your content. Okay, I'm live. Hello everybody in the chat there. So, I have my friend Hirosashii with me again.
Hello.
We're gonna talk about stuff. I've written a few things down. I guess I'll start with what was in the thumbnail, because I put Jeff Goldblum in the thumbnail of this live stream. Because he's going to be in Jurassic World 2.
Right.
And I was reading up some on the, I guess the premise of what Jurassic World 2 is going to be. It seems like it's going to be a bit more insane. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but, I mean, go all out. I just want to see, like, more dinosaurs and, like, prehistoric creatures.
And Jeff Goldblum.
And Jeff Goldblum, yeah. Though I hope he just gives a better performance than he did in Independence Day Resurgence, because in that he just was like not giving a shit.
I don't know if that was a movie that you were supposed to give a shit about.
Yeah, I didn't really. I mean, I didn't really. I'm not that big of a fan of the first one. The first one's fine enough. It's fun. But Independence Day Resurgence is just like a pile of shit.
Big hot steaming trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen either of them, so I have nothing on that.
Yeah. So, something that was told to me on Twitter, I think actually Mr. No Name in the chat told me, Ewan McGregor was cast as Christopher Robin in the Winnie the Pooh movie.
Are they making a Winnie the Pooh movie now?
Yeah, but it's not called Winnie the Pooh, it's called Christopher Robin. So it's going to be about Christopher Robin, but I guess they'll have the Winnie the Pooh characters in it. But it's going to be like a it's a live action Disney film.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
I know, and I cannot imagine anything not suited to be live action than Winnie the Pooh. That is just not suited to be live action at all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it literally takes place in a storybook.
I'm so sick of it.
Yeah.
It's such a crash grab. It's such a cash grab. It feels like disingenuous, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, Ewan McGregor. So, Obi-Wan from the prequels. Playing Christopher Robin.
Excellent.
No, I didn't say Ian McKellen. I said Ewan McGregor. Jax.
Good lord.
So that's very strange. Why him as Christopher, like an adult Christopher Robin? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess he would be an adult.
Yeah, because he can't play a kid.
That's really weird.
Yeah, I have no idea like how they're gonna do that. Like, I guess it's Christopher Robin grown up, and then like his imagination with the toys are just.
Has there ever been a good thing when the character grows up and then they bring it back?
Toy Story 3?
You're right.
That's the only time.
That's how you do it.
Though Andy wasn't even like a major character in the Toy Story movies. He was just like the conflict mainly, or part of the conflict. But the Star Wars trailer, I don't really have much to say about it, other than I guess I'm looking forward to it. I'm not as big into Star Wars as everybody else is, but I did see that it started out very similarly to the Force Awakens trailer, where like Rey is all sweaty, just like Finn was all sweaty when you first see him in the trailer.
They really like sweat, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if like people over at Star Wars have a sweating fetish.
Oh god. Oh god.
Um, there was a new Cars 3 trailer.
Wait, was there really? I haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
yeah, there was. And it introduces a character that is going to be alongside Lightning McQueen, sort of like training under him, I guess, or because I think it's going to be sort of like what they did with Creed, where
Mm-hmm.
like Rocky was training Apollo Creed's son.
Mm-hmm. Have we
I'm not
seen?
sure if like that's going to be how it is, or if like Lightning McQueen himself is training. I have no idea.
I can't remember. Have we seen Mater in any of these trailers yet?
He was in the last trailer, but
Ah.
he was like through like a Skype call with Lightning McQueen, or I guess a call. They didn't really say Skype or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I guess that's showing that like he's gonna be in it like very slightly, but not a lot.
Good.
Yeah. Um, Another thing. Oh yeah, I forgot to write this down. But before I get into that, um, there's going to be a Gorillaz animated series planned for
Right.
2018.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured they would have done this a lot earlier, since it is an
Mm-hmm.
animated band. It's a virtual band.
Right.
They're not real people. I mean, they.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
I mean, they're real people like voicing them, and the people like the guy the guy that was in Blur like founded the band. Um,
Mm-hmm. Not real
Animated
people.
people aren't real people. Well, um, yeah, but it sounds like it'd be really interesting having because I think they were planning like doing something like a 10 episode series or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because the animation in the Gorillaz music videos is pretty good, so I can't imagine it would be cheap to make.
Right.
So I'm not sure like where they would air it. I would guess something like Adult Swim would do well.
Probably. I mean,
Yeah,
like, I don't think it would do well with kids. That's for dang sure.
yeah, either Adult Swim or if they like air it on MTV or something. But
Hmm.
I
That'd be
MTV
weird. I
MTV hasn't
don't
done like animated series in like so long.
know.
Like they tried bringing Beavis and Butthead back for a while, but that didn't really take off.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. TV is weird. I feel
Yeah,
like it's just dying.
yeah, oh yeah, and like Mr. No Name said in the chat, the reason why is because there's like Gorilla's music videos. There's actually a consistent story, if you watch them in order, as far as
I've
like
never
what's going
noticed that,
on.
huh?
Yeah, and there are some like other videos that have come out like as part of like different like DVD sets and or like part of those parts of the CD.
Mm.
Um, oh yeah, the Thor Ragnarok trailer. I can't remember if we talked about that or not the last time. I don't think so because it's been a while since I've done a live stream. But Thor Ragnarok, um, Goldblum's going to be in that too, which is hilarious. It's looking like it's probably going to be the most fun out of the Thor movies because I've never really cared about the Thor movies at all.
Mm.
But this one actually looks fun and it has Hulk in it, so and it's going to be in space, so looks a lot more interesting than the other Thors.
Hmm.
Um, oh yeah, I saw Smurfs. It was all right.
Uh, it wasn't as bad as Boss. I mean, it wasn't as bad as what they said they were gonna.
Yeah,
This
it
ratings
wasn't
from
it
a month
wasn't as
ago.
bad as what Rotten Tomatoes was making it out to be.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because the previous two Smurf movies were like the live action hybrids, and people just were like, "Ooh, Smurfs."
Mm-hmm.
Um, but Boss Baby had a higher rating, which was so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Though I guess it's just because like DreamWorks gets a little bit of a pass, not as much of a pass as Disney does. Disney gets a huge pass just because it's
Right.
Disney. Um, but DreamWorks is starting to get there a little bit, though not lately in the past couple of years.
Hmm.
But yeah, Smurfs was okay. What is the next animated movie? I think the next one is Cars, maybe. because I don't think there's an animated movie for this month, or for May, that is. And then trying to remember. Oh yeah, Spark. That's the movie. They had advertised it with trailers in my theater for like so long, and they're not playing it. And they're not actually playing it. I don't think anywhere near me, and I don't think they're playing it anywhere in Raleigh either. So
Oh, that monkey movie.
yeah.
Yeah. What was that about? Yeah. Huh.
So that's strange. It's one of those weird like foreign films that just happen to be dubbed over here and just never comes out.
Like Moon, except for it maybe did. Like
I don't know. I
know.
never saw trailers for it. Like I saw trailers for Underdogs when that was supposed to come out, but that never did. And then it came to Netflix. Then I also saw trailers for Little Prince. That never came out in theaters here. And then
really?
yeah, and I've been seeing trailers for that film called Leap or like Ballerina or whatever. And I think that was like delayed until like fall, I think.
Huh.
So like they're trying to bring more foreign animation over here, but it's
keeps failing.
Yeah, they keep like changing it, and they don't do it with like really good animated foreign films either. They didn't even like try advertising like the Red Turtle or anything. I would have went to go support that in theaters.
That's really bizarre.
Like I went to go support Your Name because that was a bit of a bigger release.
Right.
But for Japanese movies, I think it's a bit more common just because anime's a bit more popular. As far as like any other foreign animation, like something from France, it's not going to get that big of a release here. Which is unfortunate.
It is unfortunate because a lot of French movies are really good.
Yeah, like I would have loved to see Song of the Sea get a big release, but that didn't get a big release. So, another thing, move on to video games. Nintendo announced the 2DS XL, and the 2DS XL is I guess it's going to be their final iteration of the 3DS. I don't know if they'll have another one after that, but that makes like 5 different iterations of the 3DS.
Yeah, they need to chill with that.
Yeah, though considering there were 4 different iterations of the DS.
Was it really?
Yeah, there was the original DS, the DS Lite, the DSi, and then the DSi XL.
Oh, there was the DSi XL. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Wow.
So for the 3DS, we had the 3DS, the 3DS XL, the new 3DS the new 3DS, the new 3DS XL. Okay, I guess there's 6 then. The 2DS, and then
God.
the new 2DS XL. So there's 6 different iterations of the 3DS then. So, yeah. I'll probably get one just because where's my 3DS? I think it's over here. Way over here. Ah. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. Okay. Yeah, this is my 3DS over here. And it's one of the original ones. I got it like the year it came out, because it came out that March in 2011. But I didn't get it until like that December, when it actually started having more games. Because the 3DS launch was very similar to how the Switch launch is now, except for the Switch is actually getting games in the beginning. The 3DS in the beginning had like nothing. They had a few third-party stuff, but nothing that anybody was like, yeah, it's a third party, whatever. But nothing like people were rushing to get out, or rushing to buy, rushing to get out and buy, until like that holiday season when they had I think 3D Land and Mario Kart. I can't remember if like those both came out that year. But I do want to get a newer 3DS because this one's all gunky. You can see a bunch of the like crap on it, and the screen has like these two lines here. I can't really see it when it's turned on, but it has like these two lines that have sort of like gotten really nasty on there. So, and also the original 3DS is like glossy all over, so that attracts a lot of like dead skin.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that the 2DS XL has like this sort of like matte finish to it, and it also has like that grip on the back of it.
Mm.
So it looks nice, and I like the colors, like black and this sort of like neon light blue.
Right, yeah, it looks nice.
So I'll probably get that since I was kind of waiting for like the new 3DS XL to go down in price, but I guess it's gonna stay at like
It went
200.
up in price, maybe? Even with the scalpers, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it went up in price for a little bit because like after Christmas, everybody was trying to get a 3DS for Pokemon, and then scalpers were like, "Well, just get all the 3DSs and sell them." But I've been finding them in stores now, so
Okay.
yeah, I've been seeing like a lot of the different ones, like the Galaxy one and the red and black ones.
Mm-hmm.
Which the Galaxy one looks cool. I'd probably get one of those if I really wanted the 3D function, but I don't really want it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something like I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta have 3D. Um,
Gotta have my pops.
gotta have my pops. So so the 2DS XL I'll probably get. Either it or if I can find like a 3DS XL at the same price, I'll probably get something like that.
Mm.
Then couple of games that both me and Hirosashii got
Hey.
yesterday. Got Puyo Puyo Tetris and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which I've been playing for the past couple of days. I think Puyo Puyo Tetris. If you do have a Switch, having like the downloadable version of it, I think would be really worth it because you could just have it with you at all times, and it's actually cheaper. The downloadable version is like $30, rather than $40 for the physical. Though the physical version does like come in like this cardboard box, and it comes with these two. If you saw the video I put out today, these two keychains, little Tetramino and the Puyo. So and these are pretty nice keychains too.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then Mario Kart, I was playing a bit of that earlier, trying a bit of the online with the battle. I find it weird that when trying to battle mode online, it chooses a random type of battle when playing with like random strangers.
Is that how that works? That's weird.
Yeah. I think if you have your own room, you can choose. But if you're playing with random people, it's just a random battle. Because I was choosing like regional, and trying that way. But when I was playing with you and playing with some other friends last night, I was just doing like the races,
Mm-hmm.
and then we also tried it without items, which I found out I actually suck at racing.
Oh.
Yeah, though I probably wasn't like choosing the correct cart or vehicle because when I was playing earlier, just some of the Grand Prix, I was playing with a motorcycle, and I was handling a lot better with that because it seems to have better handling. I think
Mm-hmm.
at least around turns and everything. Then
Wait, you put it on? You put it on only carts last night, yeah?
yeah, I did put it on
Yeah.
carts only.
Carts only, no computers, final destination.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So you've haven't played Mario Kart 8, so well, what are your impressions of it since this is like completely new to you?
Right, it's a ridiculously pretty game.
Yeah, it's
That's
very
my
pretty.
impression of it. Um, Also, the music is really nice.
It's very nice. Like the not to bring up old wounds, but the rendition of like Big Blue and Mute City sound really good.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do.
Yeah, and I haven't played the DLC courses because I didn't buy the DLC for Mario Kart 8 when I had on Wii U.
Mm.
So, like, all those tracks are new to me. And they're very fun.
Mm-hmm. I don't know which ones are deals. I guess, like, the
It's
Big Blue is DLC.
the four on the right.
Oh, okay.
On the very right, the four, like, Grand Prix on the right are those were DLC. And then, let's see, Puyo Puyo Tetris. I was playing more of that today through the adventure.
Mm.
And I got to this point where I was like, okay, I'm actually getting a bit of a challenge with a Tetris match. It was like on Chapter 5, and there were like 2 levels left in Chapter 5, and I was like the second to last level, and I was like, damn, this Tetris battle is like so hard. And then he wanted to challenge me to Puyo Puyo as well. I was like, oh shit.
Puyo was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I just beat him immediately. I was like, what?
Oh. Wow.
Like, did they like, dumb it down for U.S. audiences or something? Because like I beat him like within like 30 seconds.
Oh god.
It was crazy. I don't understand like how it was so easy for me. Like, and this was like
maybe you're just actually a Puyo Puyo master.
Yeah, no, I wasn't even doing any chains. That's the thing. Yeah, setting up chains sometimes I'm like, okay, this is how I do it. How do I do it again?
Right. Yep, that's how it is. Like,
sometimes I set up chains on accident. Yeah, I can get Tetris down pretty well, but Puyo Puyo, I'm gonna take it needs some practice for that.
Right.
Setting up chains and everything. The problem is trying to set up chains while you have like garbage Puyo coming onto your screen.
If it came from the bottom, it'd be easy.
Yeah, it would be a lot easier if it came from the bottom, but that's not how it works. All right. Guess I'll go into just Q&A, or if there's anything else that you wanted to talk about, or if anything the chat wants to talk about.
Puyo strategies.
Puyo strategies.
Please help me. Help me be better at Puyo.
Fritz Roll asked, did you see Fast and Furious 8? No, I haven't. I haven't seen any of the Fast and Furious movies. So, isn't the director of Food Fight doing a Tetris movie?
Really? Ugh.
I know there is a Tetris movie coming out, but apparently it's just some like weird alien invasion movie. I guess kind of like Pixels.
Hopefully it's not like Pixels. Hopefully it's better.
But I don't understand why they're doing a Tetris movie like that when they could just do a movie about the creation of Tetris, like an actual drama about that, because that would actually be infinitely more interesting. Because the story of Tetris, of how that game came to be, is a lot more interesting than anything they could come up with of, like, some kind of weird alien invasion thing.
Goodness.
Let's see, is it just me, or was Discount Panty and Stocking in the character roster for, I guess Puyo Puyo Tetris? It does have very similar art style.
Mm-hmm. It does.
How long are you going for tonight? At the end of the hour, pretty much. That's usually how long I do these streams. See, Saving Mr. Banks did that concept well. Yeah, you can do a making of movie very well if you do it in the right kind of drama. And like Saving Mr. Banks was about the making of Mary Poppins, and that was done really well.
The making of Walt Disney.
The making that, well, somebody this has done that, like I forgot the name of it. This Before Mickey, I think, or Walt Before Mickey. I'm not sure if that movie was any good though, because I was seeing mixed ratings about that one. Thoughts on Samurai Jack season 5? It's really good. I'm excited to see the next episode, which is tonight at like 11. Please answer all these questions as ASAP as possible. Yeah, that was a thing. A thing in Puyo Puyo Tetris. Like,
what a bizarre.
Like, did they mean to do that?
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure that because like the voice actress like actually said it. So, what cartoon do you think has the best art style?
That's a question.
Yeah. I mean, I do like stuff with like thick outlines, like
Right.
Dexter
Thick
and
outlines
Powerpuff Girls.
nice. That's a hard question, actually. Wow.
Thoughts on My Little Pony season 7? It's an so far. I haven't seen the episode from today yet.
Oh, I should watch that afterwards.
Yeah. Can you do a top 10 Cartoon Network shows? I plan to do something like that at some point.
What ruined Cartoon Network?
I'll do the sequel to Saber Sparks video. Paleo, will you get Outlast 2 and Little Nightmares for Xbox One? They're both really great recent horror games I would recommend. I haven't really gotten like any Xbox One game like since I got mine. Mainly because I'm looking at all these PS4 games I want.
And all these Switch games that are
and all these Switch games that I've been playing. Let's see, thoughts on the upcoming My Little Pony live action starring Matt Damon and every single pony.
Oh, really now? Who knew?
That'd be funny. See, Flint Hook is a recent indie game with a fantastic art style. Thoughts on it? Flint Hook? I don't think I've heard of that one.
I have not heard of that one.
Yeah, let me look it up. Ooh, this looks nice.
Excuse me, Mr. Tanuki Mario. What in the world do you think you're doing?
Are you playing Mario Kart?
I am. It's easy enough that I can talk while playing it.
Yeah, it's one of those games. Do you think the Boomerang app is unfair? Boomerang app? Is that the thing that Cartoon Network came out with for Boomerang on where you can watch like the old cartoons on it?
I don't know. All I know is that Rob Bob made or helped make the latest like Daffy Duck Boomerang cartoon. Or
Ooh, Star versus the Forces of Evil or Steven Universe?
Star.
Yeah, Star. Star, definitely. I'm more invested in Star at this point.
Right. I realized in Steven Universe, I actually just do not care about the background characters like one bit. So yeah, definitely Star. Like I love that story. The Steven Universe story is great, but like it's too often not about the story.
Let's see. What movie do you anticipate next year? Wreck-It Ralph 2, though that was pushed back to later next year. It was originally going to come out in March next year, but now it's going to come out in November. But also Jurassic World 2 is coming out next year, I think, unless they pushed it back.
Yeah, at least Wreck-It Ralph 2 is in the same year. That's always nice.
Yeah. Paleo, will you ever bring the podcast back? I've been thinking about it.
What POS?
Yeah, POS. Do you think you could be a co-host on there?
Me? Sure.
Yeah, if we do it like twice a month.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah, because I've been trying to find some of my friends that would do well with it. So I'm thinking about bringing it back at some point. Probably at the beginning of summer, maybe.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I'm going to do it live streamed like I did before, or if I'm just going to do a recording.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd have a bit more control over that, and we could go as long as we wanted. Did you hear that Clarence is ending after season 3?
Oh, really?
Huh. Yeah, I didn't hear about that. That's unfortunate, though. I haven't kept up with Clarence, but I know that Saber likes it a lot. Are you looking forward to Nick's shows like Invader Zim returning, or I guess like the TV movies they're doing for those shows with Invader Zim, Hey Arnold, and Rocco. The only one I see like working, I can actually see an Invader Zim TV movie. They could probably do that pretty well. The only one I'm kind of concerned about is Rocco because I'm thinking like,
You can't make those jokes anymore.
Yeah, or well, not that, but the just the format that it's in. It is Rocco really like designed to be like an hour.
Oh, you meant if they made like a movie?
Yeah.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, because that's what they're doing.
Definitely.
Is they're doing a TV movie with these properties.
No, Rocco's definitely not designed to be an hour.
See, MLP is opening the same weekend as Blade Runner, and am I the only one nervous about this? I think they're different demographics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely different.
Yeah, I have no idea if Blade Runner is going to do well because Blade Runner to begin with was like a cult classic. I'm not sure how much the original Blade Runner made. I think it made like decent enough because it had Harrison Ford in it, and by that time he was known for Star Wars. Paleo, did you see the Efforts for Family season 2 trailer? Yeah, I did. I'm excited to see that. What do you think of the Call of Duty? Huh?
As I didn't, Paleo's a gigantic Bill Burr fan. You might be. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I like him. What did you think of the Call of Duty World War II trailer? It looks like the sequel to Battlefield 1. No, I've played a bit of Battlefield 1 because that came with the Xbox One I got when my dad and I got the 4K television. But it's not one of those games that I like get into because military shooters I'm just like meh. I don't really get into those games very much. The only like shooters that I would get into would be like some kind of sci-fi thing. Like I like Half-Life. I played through like Overwatch, the BioShock games. So yeah, any kind of sci-fi thing I usually get into. Like I played a bit of Dishonored too. That was fun.
Dishonored as well, or Dishonored 2?
No, Dishonored.
Is there even a Dishonored 2?
There is. Yeah,
It
came out a couple of years ago, or it came out last year. I can't remember. Oh, thoughts on Seth Rogen being cast as Pumbaa for the live-action Lion King?
Why? What is happening? Donald Glover, Seth Rogen, what? I mean, I like Donald Glover, but like, don't mess with.
Wait, who? Oh, Donald Glover's being Simba, right?
Yeah. What?
See, any anime you're going to watch this year?
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, me and Hiro have actually been watching through the original Dragon Ball, because I've been wanting to re-watch through it, and he's been wanting to just watch
Understand memes.
Yeah. But the original Dragon Ball is a lot of fun and humorous. Nothing nothing like Dragon Ball Z. You'll see when we get to that, if we ever do.
170 something.
Yeah.
We're about 118 through.
Yeah, we've seen 10 episodes or almost 10 episodes now.
9.
Okay, yeah. Then but the currently airing anime, Little Witch Academia, which is fantastic. And I've watched through Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, That's pretty
Oh,
fun.
you watched that?
Yeah, it's funny.
Uh,
Yeah, it's
huh.
pretty fun. It was dubbed already, like immediately.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And then I need to catch up on My Hero Academia.
Mm,
Um, why are we having like two Academia animes airing at the same
re-
time?
really academic.
Yeah. And then I need to catch up on Attack on Titan season 2 because I still haven't watched that yet.
Tanuki Mario is a problem. I don't like him.
Um, let's see. Was there ever a movie or game you heard was coming out but got canceled?
Yes.
Uh, or I guess that I wanted. Um, I've probably forgotten them at this
Bloodstained.
point. Huh?
Bloodstained.
Was that
Kind of want.
canceled?
Oh, not Bloodstained. I'm sorry. Scalebound.
Oh, Scalebound. Okay.
Yeah, Bloodstained is the different thing.
Yeah, but it's kind of looking different now. I'm not as interested.
Oh, really?
Yeah, making it all 3D, and I'm like, oh.
Uh,
I mean, it still might be fine, but um, have you caught up on Gumball? I haven't seen all the recent episodes, mainly because I haven't been able to find them. Um, but I've caught up as much as I could. I really like that episode, The Console, where it's basically Final Fantasy.
oh my god, what an episode.
Yeah. What do you think of anti-pronies?
What is an ant? I mean, like it's pretty self-explanatory. But, like,
Yeah, it's people that are wasting their time even more than bronies are. Ha!
woo!
No, but yeah, like people that label themselves as an anti-something, have a lot of spare
Okay.
time.
wow. Kind of.
Paleo, who's that behind you? Who's who behind me?
Your cat.
Nobody. Wait, is he in here? Because I don't know if he went out or not. I haven't heard his bell. Thoughts on Suicide Silence and their self-titled crap album? I've not heard of Suicide Silence. Have you caught up with Adventure Time? That is a show I need to catch up on because I'm way behind on that. Um, let's see. Let me tell people answering questions. Get more people in here.
I'm trying to, I still don't, I can't think of a game that had, like, what was it about the art style?
What?
Game art styles? Like, which one's your favorite?
Oh, game art styles? Hmm.
Wasn't that a question from earlier?
Yeah, I think so.
I still can't come up with an answer. Really hard question. I'm sure there's just one I should totally be thinking of that I'm absolutely not.
See, which movie are you looking forward to this summer? Um. All the animated movies are. I'm not really looking that forward to.
Nope.
Spider-Man, I guess. Because Spider-Man's coming out in July.
Hmm.
Do you think it's possible for old cartoons like Animaniacs to come back?
Yeah.
Uh,
I think Animaniacs could come back.
I
It's
think
just
so.
humor based. It's just humor based, so.
Favorite video game console? Super Nintendo.
Hey, my boy. It's Super Nintendo.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Um, right.
Denmark. I don't know.
That's where they make Legos.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Huh.
Lego comes from Denmark.
Fucking Danish toys.
Um, hmm. Probably somewhere with dolphins.
Wow. Predictable.
Thoughts on rumors that Bubsy will be in Sonic Forces?
Will he?
No. That's just what people were joking. Oh, excuse me. Sorry
Very
about that.
terrible.
I thought it was a hiccup, but it turned into a burp.
Let's hiccup, son.
No, but it was like that in that trailer. There's a silhouette of a character, and
Mm.
people were saying like, "Oh, that looks like Bubsy."
Wow. Please.
Thoughts on a possible Chicken Little live action movie? Ew.
No! That's like
That movie's already bad enough.
the movie is really awful. I'm sure there's like a fandom. Is there a fandom for Chicken Little, you think? Maybe.
It's probably not that big.
No.
Monkey Mia, Western Australia has dolphins. Yeah, it does. I've seen like videos of that. Thoughts on Nickelodeon making movies like Invader Zim, Hey Arnold, etc. I personally think it's unnecessary, but I'd like them to conclude Hey Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope Rocket Power doesn't get a movie.
That would be horrible.
What about a Cat Dog movie?
Did that? Man, Cat Dog wasn't great, but like that episode where they found their parents, I was like, I wasn't ready for this from Cat Dog. What in the world? Like that was some real shit. It was real. Oh my goodness.
Have you seen any other anime trailers this year? Nope. Thoughts on the upcoming Netflix animated series called Hilda? Hilda? I've not heard of that. Let me check it out. Hilda Netflix series. Follows the journey of a fearless blue-haired girl. Ooh, that art style looks very interesting. Here, I'll link it for you, Hero.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Yeah, so I'll probably watch that.
Oh,
Just to see what
that's
see
like
what it is.
right up
Yeah.
my alley.
Yeah.
Cool.
Favorite Nickelodeon sitcom?
Drake and Josh easily, absolutely easily.
You know, funny enough, I didn't really watch that much of Drake and Josh because at that time, like, when did Drake and Josh come out, or when did it start airing?
Woo, that is not a question I know the answer to.
But
Drake and Josh is hilarious.
I'd probably say Keenan and Kel for me.
Oh, that's.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Drake and Josh came out in 2004, and by that time I had stopped watching Nickelodeon.
Because it was getting trashy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. It didn't hit the maximum trash year that was 2006. What a terrible year for just everything cartoon based.
Yeah. But yeah, Keenan and Kel, for sure.
Oh, you know what? Games art style I like the most. It's not even out yet. Cuphead. That looks fantastic. It is such a good looking game. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but it certainly looks good.
Favorite anime on Netflix? What's on there right now?
What's it like anime on Netflix? Like specifically only the ones?
Yeah, like the ones that Netflix distributes.
Do they distribute anime?
I know that they're actually going to be distributing the dub of Little Witch Academia. At least I think they are. But I think Madoka is still on Netflix, and if that's the case, then that's my favorite one on Netflix right now.
Let's look up anime on Netflix.
Yeah, Madoka is still on Netflix, so yeah, that's my favorite one.
So far, Gunslinger Girl is on Netflix. That's so far my favorite.
Oh yeah, and the two Little Witch Academia OVAs are also on Netflix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's probably Gunslinger Girl, followed by Little Witch Academia. Little Watch Academia. Wow.
Yeah. Let's see. Can Saber make a "What Ruined the Human Race" video?
That might get a lot of views, actually.
Yeah, he should do that.
Oh my goodness.
What ruined the human race? Paleo, are you at all worried you'll get stares from people when you go see the MLP movie in theaters? Because I am. No.
Ooh, I am so done with people staring at me. Like, that has stopped being a concern long ago.
Yeah. I don't really care at this point. I saw both the Equestria Girls and Rainbow Rocks in theaters. So, and I've seen a lot of crappy animated movies in theaters. So, and I didn't say, I didn't hesitate. the only movie that I felt embarrassed to go see out of all the things, and this one made $1 billion, was the Beauty and the Beast, the Beauty and the Beast.
That might be more accurate.
Yeah, the Beauty and the Beast remake. I was more embarrassed to go see than any other movie I was going to see.
You know, like, once you walk in the pink aisle and look like you're supposed to be there rather than like you're getting something for your sister, it like all stares really just stop mattering.
Yeah. Paleo, do you watch any Terry Gilman movies? Or I guess Gilliam.
Fourth time's the charm, don't worry.
Yeah. No, because I think you misspelled it. Yeah, Terry Gilliam is the name of the guy. He spelled it Gilman. Yeah, he did like Monty Python and Life of Brian. Let's see, what else did he do? Oh yeah, he did Brazil, where he did the screenplay of it. That's a really good movie. And Time Bandits. So yeah, I've seen a few of his movies. I haven't seen all of them though.
That's Time Squad, not Time Bandits. I'm an idiot. Never mind.
Thoughts on Voltron? I haven't watched it yet. I mean, I've watched the first couple of episodes, but I haven't watched the entire thing. I need to finish it up. How are you, Paleo? Also, you see that McDonald's anime ad? The one where the food looks way better than it should? That's not what McDonald's food looks like. That's not what it looks like at all. You like Five Guys? Yes.
Makes me feel like some mega crap, though.
Yeah, but it's delicious. What's the worst the worst movie you've ever seen in life?
Leo.
Yeah, Leo the Lion. It's pretty bad.
Good old Leo.
What do you think of Tara Strong's role as Ashi in or Ashi, Ashi, in Samurai Jack? She's fine as her. Sometimes I hear Twilight sparkle when I hear her voice, though. Haley, have you noticed all the recent Wendy's fan art and porn on Twitter? Yes.
Oh, is there porn?
Yeah, there's porn too. Yeah, one of my friends, Kari-chan, she actually did one that I retweeted recently.
I saw a thing on Facebook. I saw a thing on Facebook from one of my friends. He's like, "Are you guys ready for the insane upcoming wave of Wendy's cosplayers?" I was like, "Oh, it's totally gonna happen." And then lo and behold, today I saw a Wendy's cosplayer. I was like, "Here, it begins."
it begins.
Yeah.
If you could be any flavor, what would you be? P.S. Saber would definitely be salty.
Wow. I'm telling you. I love it.
I don't know.
Cheesecake flavor.
Any flavor? Well, I'm thinking of like the different flavors, like bitter, sour, sweet, savory, salty.
Sour.
Sour maybe.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was very good.
Yeah,
Sour.
I like sour candy. I don't like sour food. I like sour candy. I mean, candy is food, but I mean, you know what I mean.
Don't choke yourself. Candy's not fruit. um, I like eating lemons and limes. Like
Oh yeah,
best
yeah, I do
as
like lemons
they
and limes.
are.
They're good.
So,
I mean, I definitely would be sour because I drink so much Sundrop,
oh my
friggin'
god.
citrus drink. Soundboard asks, do you know why Salem loves the dolphin I gave you? I don't know. He stole pretty much almost all the stuffed animals in this room. None in my other room.
He's your cat, so of course he has to love dolphins.
Yeah, he also, tosses around that little wolf I got from one of the loot crates, and, also this, minion that Sydney gave me, a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite dessert and favorite thing to watch on Netflix?
Oh, those are two different questions. Okay. Cheesecake. No, that's a lie. Creme brulee.
Yeah, after having it for, I think only the third time, tiramisu is delicious.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's very good.
What's your favorite show on Netflix? If your answer's wrong, then I'm not your friend anymore.
What?
What is your favorite Netflix show?
Or they said favorite thing to watch.
Wouldn't that be your favorite show?
I guess.
I like watching things. No, that's
Yeah.
my favorite thing to watch.
Oh, one of my favorite things, when I was watching through it, was Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's a great show.
Oh.
It's hilarious.
One day I'll watch that show. BoJack Diddley Dang.
Oh yeah, BoJack. Yeah, if we're specifically talking Netflix shows in general that are by Netflix.
But BoJack is literally my favorite show ever,
Yeah.
actually ever. So
If you were first forced to watch one television show for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? You know, after saying it, Always Sunny is a pretty great show to rewatch. It's hilarious. It's very, very funny.
probably Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I guess.
Yeah, any long going or long running.
Long running.
Yeah, long running sitcom. Thoughts on Jimmy Carter and how he's handling the economy? Are you a time traveler?
Economy.
Economy.
Wow.
Do you think people will react negatively to Spider-Man: Homecoming because there's so much nostalgia for the original movies? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm concerned about how people are going to react to the animated Spider-Man movie coming out next year. Or I think next year. Either next year or the year after. I can't remember if it's 2018 or 2019. But that's going to be the Miles Morales one. And it's going to be animated. Two reasons, because it's not Peter Parker, and also it's an animated Spider-Man movie. A major one. A major release one. So I'm more concerned about how people are going to react to that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm personally excited for that one, because an animated Spider-Man movie sounds amazing.
Speaking of animated things, I wonder how close that Ernest and Celestine animated television series is to coming out.
Oh, yeah. Favorite Star versus the Forces of Evil character? I like Star herself. Star Butterfly. She's great.
You know what? In the little amount of time... No, Heckapoo. Easily. Never mind,
Heckapoo?
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Literally easily.
What were you going to say?
I really like Baby in the little amount of time.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, she's pretty great.
Mm-hmm. But Heckapoo, easily.
Oh, yeah, what was the name of that one Princess Warrior that was voiced by the same voice as Princess Carolyn?
Oh, I don't remember.
I can't remember her name. Just
I thought
just the way she acts was funny. I think she was one of my favorite one-off characters.
I thought your second favorite character was the girl who dates like Tom or whatever, the guy who like lives in her hair or whatever.
Oh yeah, Kelly. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kelly. There you go.
yeah. I love her design. Who is the YouTube king in your opinion? A YouTube king?
You PewDiePie?
I mean, yeah, he's the biggest thing on the site.
Maybe like your favorite. I don't know.
Oh, my favorite?
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. Jim. Jim is king.
Wow.
You guys like being in theaters? I don't get to go very often, but I love the atmosphere of being in large, dark rooms, sharing a new movie with other people, and just sipping root beer. Yeah, I like going to the theaters. It really depends on whether it's going to be a good experience or not, though. It depends on the area, the people that are with you, and if the audience is full of a bunch of jerks or not. Like, my worst theater experience was going to go see Goosebumps, because there was this lady with her kids beside me, and she would not stop talking to me. And it was terrible.
Excellent.
Like, even if I acted, like, indifferent and tried to ignore her, she would still talk to me. And I didn't want to be rude, like, in front of her kids.
That's the worst, when somebody
Yeah.
like is annoying you, but you can't be rude because there's someone you can't be rude in front of, and you just have to like hold that. It's awful.
Yeah. Starco or Jarko? Starco.
Co. I don't even care about it, but like the other one's awful. So.
What, Jackie and...
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't know.
Oh.
It makes me sad when Star is sad. I don't care about her romantic life at all, but like I don't want to see her sad.
See, what is your favorite character from the anime game Melty Blood, and have you watched the OVA Carnival Phantasm? I haven't played Melty Blood, but I know you know about it.
Oh, that's an interesting question. My favorite Melty Blood character? Either Miyako or Satsuki, one of the two. I haven't watched Carnival Phantasm. I plan to, but I've never gotten around to it.
If you could make a cartoon or anime, what would be the premise?
How have I never thought about that before? What?
So, when I was a teenager, I created these two cartoon characters that were, of course, a dolphin and an orca. And I made like a little webcomic with them. So, yeah, it would be basically about them and their life.
You know, Matt just made up two characters that he told me about their stories for like literally an hour. I was like, I don't think I have any characters in mind or anything like that. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm whack. I wrote an entire novella, so I guess I could turn that into a cartoon. It was romance and drama. Good old what I used to watch in high school, anime-wise.
Paleo, do you ever listen to the Procrastinators podcast? Tom's on it sometimes. No, I haven't, but I did just listen to the thing where Tom and Digi were talking about the YouTube stuff, because Tom uploaded it to his channel. Also, worst video game you bought as a kid?
Stunt Race FX. That's a lie. That's a lie. I have some hot trash in here. Hold on, let me check.
I can't think of anything that was like absolutely bad, though.
Let's see here. Let's see. I know there's a bad Roadrunner. That was the worst one.
Roadrunner?
It was terrible. What's it called? Roadrunner. I hope you can hear me going through all these SNES games. Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally. Awful. Terrible game.
Why are you not on Semi-Perfect podcast? I am, though. Or are you talking about Hero?
Why am I not? Because that podcast is chock full of individuals.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on that one.
I go on there sometimes, but
Do you ever watch Ren and Stimpy? Yes, I rewatched it a couple years ago. It still holds up. It's pretty. The animation is so ridiculous.
I wasn't allowed to watch it when I was. That's literally the only show ever I have not been allowed to watch.
Yeah, if you watch it now, you'll see why.
Oh, I know why.
Yeah.
I very much so understand why.
Pedro, have you heard of the Pizza Party podcast? They're cool. I like them. Yeah, what a bunch of losers. Yeah.
I actually know nothing about any of them except for Jim. I know apparently Pan is a quote-unquote cringe lord. I hear this
he is a cringe lord.
Every time Pan is brought up, I hear this word associated with them, so I guess I have to believe.
Yeah, I was on their latest Pizza Party podcast along with Saber. If you were a Power Ranger, what color would you want and what theme? Example, dinosaur, ninja, etc. Dinosaur theme, definitely, because I love dinosaurs. And color, they're all already taken, but I beat turquoise. I guess that's answering a question from earlier, my favorite color, which is turquoise.
I would be the Black Ranger. Because I'm black. Anyways.
Alright, I think I'll end it here since we've been going on for about an hour. So I'll probably have another one next weekend, and I'll keep you up to date on developments of whenever I might bring back POS podcasts. So keep an eye out for that. So see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.